it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Popcorn List pop-up series screening of Brooklyn, Minnesota. The Popcorn List, rather, is an annual list of acclaimed indie films recommended by film festival programmers like me that have played at festivals across the country and around the world, but are not yet available in wide release. So the pop-up series bring these films to you first. My name is Meira Blaustein. I'm the executive director of the Woodstock Film Festival, and I'm honored to have presented Brooklyn, Minnesota to the 2025 edition of the Popcorn List. I'm so excited to introduce directors, writers, and directors Jessica Blank and Erik Johnson. Hi, you guys. How are you?
Hi, it's
Hi,
good to be here.
I'm Jessica Blank,
And I'm Erik Jensen
and we're the directors of Brooklyn,
and
Minnesota,
co-writers along with our friend Hanshan.
and we are thrilled to be part of the Popcorn List.
Well, I'm thrilled to be seeing you. It's been a while since I saw you. And was last time I saw you, you were rocking the stage because you won 2 awards at the festival, and you were there with your daughter, who's in the film. I know a little bit about the backstory, and I wonder if just in a few words you can tell us what motivated you to make the film first, and then we'll talk a little bit about the process.
I'm just usually Jess starts, but I'll speak for myself in terms of the motivations. I've always loved films like On Golden Pond and Ordinary People, these sort of small family dramas or dramedies, or even things like Little Miss Sunshine. That move the heart, make you laugh a little bit, but also have kind of a strong arc to it of from apart to togetherness. And I really thought that that was something that we as a country and as filmmakers could use right now.
And we also wanted to make a film in Minnesota, and we were talking with a very dear friend, Han Shan, who's best friends with two guys who run a production company in Minnesota. I went to college there, Erik grew up there, and we had the idea to go back there and make a movie. It also just so happened that our daughter, Sadie, had recently had a couple really successful auditions and just gotten excited about acting. And Han and Erik went for a hike and came back with the whole story of the movie kind of downloaded with a role in it for Sadie. And we said, okay, great. Well, she's going to be 13 next summer, so we better be in production in Minnesota in a year.
Yeah, there's about 6 inches of height between 13 and 15 that we got, and had we shot it now, it would have been an
Yeah,
entirely
totally
different
different
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
You made this film as a family. Can you talk a little bit about maybe something about making the film altogether that has changed you as a family? Have you learned something? Has Sadie learned something?
Well, yeah, Sadie specifically learned something from her co-star, Amy Madigan, who everybody knows from Field of Dreams. She's an
Yes.
Oscar-nominated Golden Globe winning actor, and we thought we were going to have to go in and with sort of a heavy hand and direct Sadie because it was her first thing, but actually with a very light touch, Amy introduced her and brought her into the world of acting and filmmaking so beautifully. She taught her how to learn everybody's name to say so that she could say good morning on set every morning. She taught her how to hit a mark, how to do another take in a slightly more subtle way. So I watched Amy Madigan, an Oscar nominee, teach my daughter how
Yeah.
to act. and it was a glorious thing.
That was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And also, Eric and I have been making film and theater together for 25 years. And
Right.
so Sadie's grown up around that. It was a pretty exciting and wonderful thing to get to bring her into our collaboration. And now she feels like she's part of it because she is.
And
She's giving us notes on our next script.
yeah.
Oh,
She
okay.
must help cast it too. And on a more serious note, right after we finished filming, before
Yeah,
we were going to editing, I got a stage 4 cancer. And that was a big
yeah,
surprise. I hadn't expected that. And it made me think that maybe this was the last film that I was going to make. And during my chemo, our editor gratefully moved into our downstairs. So I'd do chemo in the morning, I'd take a little
yeah.
nap, and then I'd come downstairs to edit with Jessica and the editor. And it was an act of love, a labor of love. And I believe, looking on the bright side, it made the film better because I was editing with my heart instead of my head. And then I just want everybody to know I'm fine now. I'm perfectly healthy. I'm in remission, no evidence of disease.
Wonderful.
Good. And I do believe that art heals, and I can stand here as a testament that art definitely healed me.
I'm very happy to hear that, as we all are. And on this note, I think we're going to bring this to an end. But before we say goodbye and let the audience watch the wonderful film, since this is a popcorn list, what is your favorite popcorn?
Well, my favorite popcorn used to be the heavily buttered and Parmesan cheese popcorn that I used to make. But since I had to change my diet, we have a special popcorn
He
that
likes
Jessica
the
gets.
Trader Joe's. It's called piquant popcorn. It's nutritional yeast and garlic, I think. It's super good.
Yeah.
On that note, thank you again so much. And thank you, everybody, for joining us for the inaugural pop-up series and for being part of a community that is excited to discover fresh and hot films. Make sure to catch all 3 in-person films right here in the theater, and then join us online September 25th to the 30th for the virtual pop-up featuring 5 more excellent films from the 2025 The Popcorn List. Follow us at the Popcorn List for updates on the films and screenings and more. Enjoy the show. Thank you, everybody.
Pop, 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 pop.